Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Founder Institute South Africa Cohort number 4 graduation. Tonight we celebrate the accomplishments of 5 founders that through trials and tribulations completed the most challenging accelerator program on the planet. After tonight, they can proudly call themselves FI graduates. On the 8th of March 2022, our founders embarked bright-eyed and bushy-tailed on a journey not really comprehending what lay in front of them. Easy, textbook exercise, child's play, walk in the park are not words associated with the Founder Institute-based program. We put our founders through trials to see how they would hold up under pressure, how they will cope with adversity, and if they have what it takes to become the 1 in 100 business people that can succeed in building a startup from scratch. Founder Institute as a boot camp for business. All a founder has to do is to leave, is to ring the bell and leave the program. And our founders today came through the program with flying colors. Tonight's agenda, we will start with a message. We will start with Keshni, which will introduce us to the Founder Institute program. After that, there will be a keynote by Sisipo Nyanga. After that, introduction to the Mentors program. Keshni will give us, share something with us. Then we will give you an idea of what our founders have been up to. If there's family and friends, you know that they've been really busy. And you can see some of the work that they've been doing. We have our founder speech, and then we will introduce you to the founders and officially graduate them. And then the meeting does not end. We will then break into Air Meet for a congratulatory session with our founders. Ladies and gentlemen, let us get the message from one of our directors, which gives us a quick introduction of Founders Institute.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us today. As a way of introduction to the world's largest pre-seed accelerator, we are on a mission to empower communities of motivated and talented founders to build tech businesses that positively impact the world. Over the last decade and a bit, Founder Institute has built out an ecosystem to support entrepreneurs at the very early stages of their life cycle. We are present in over 200 cities across the globe with a mentor network of over 20,000 entrepreneurs who have helped our 5,000 plus founders raise over $1.75 billion in funding. Our structured program aims to take you from idea to launch within 14 weeks. Throughout this time, you will work with local leaders, mentors, and your assigned success associate to refine your idea and get it to market. So we recruit some of the best founders with the greatest ideas, but it's really the founder we're looking for. And anything between 20 and 100 to join a cohort. We run 2 cohorts a year. You can join from anywhere in the world because everything is run 100% virtually. There is 1 session a week that you attend where you will meet a number of entrepreneurs as mentors who will give you their perspective on a specific topic. It is quite a demanding program as we require you to build out your business within the short 3 months. But it is very structured in the sense that you will follow a methodology that has been proven worldwide. Our mentors come from across the globe. They're not just South Africa. So you get your global perspective with the ability to localize your solutions. Our core program is a paid program where you only pay an entrance fee of $299 before the 10th of July, otherwise $399, to get access to the full program and a network of local mentors, success associates, and local leaders. This program, again, is not for everyone. It's for those who have the grit and determination to build a business that matters. and can scale globally. We give you the opportunity to work on sprints to help you find product market fit and get traction. So you'll be working on building your business out and even your team as you plan for funding. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy, as only 1 in 5 people actually graduate. And that's globally. But once you graduate, you have a lifetime of access to a network of over 20,000 mentors. All post programs like the Product Fit Lab, the Funding Lab, and the Venture Lab, as well as concierge alumni support and perks, partner perks and credits worth over $3 million. Yes, I said it. $3 million. Like, just let that sink in. So if you're worried about a fee, stop right there. A fee should be your last worry, right? This is next to nothing. If you cannot afford a fee, you cannot afford to build your startup. Just think about that. The dates for our upcoming cohort. This is what we cover throughout the 14 weeks. We kick off on the 16th of August with orientation. We've added a few masterclasses in to help solidify your foundation. That's not standard curriculum across the world, just South Africa. On top of that, we give you success associates to help you get through your weekly sprints. We have entrepreneurs in residence who act as dedicated mentors, which you can use as sounding boards throughout the process. You will have countless hours of office hours available with mentors who have experience in building startups that will help guide you through the process. You will get access throughout this time to angel investors and VCs to pitch your idea and get feedback in a safe and secure environment. So we have 2 pitch events coming up. One on the 14th of July, where everybody's invited. You can pitch up and you can pitch if there is space. Or you can attend the one on the 25th, which is focused on women in tech. You can also apply. You don't need to apply just for the scholarship. You can pitch up, and if there is space, you will be given the opportunity to pitch. But if you want to get a scholarship, you need to pitch up to pitch for the scholarship. And in order to qualify for a scholarship, you need to apply online, write the entrepreneurial DNA assessment, submit your 1 video pitch to the email below, and register and attend for one or both of the events. You need to be present at the event because you will be called up live to pitch. At the end of the event, the winner will be announced. So if you've got any questions, whether it is for the pitch events coming up or the scholarships, or anything about the program, please pop it into the question box below. I will answer it during the course of the webinar. You can join us on AirMeet after the graduation. You can find the link in the chat. We will post it a few times below. You can submit any of your questions to sa@fimail.co, or you can reach out to alumni to get the inside view of what actually happens behind the scenes. I look forward to chatting to you later. Thank you.
Hi, Kobus, you're on mute.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Deepti. Thank you, Keshni. Ladies and gentlemen, just a few important dates. Our next event on the 14th of July. Please look at the details in the chat. Early bird discount if you register and pay before the 10th of July. You get about $100 discount. The final enrollment date, 7th of August. And then we start the new cohort on the 16th of August. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our keynote speaker here tonight, Sizipu. Sizipu, can you please quickly introduce yourself to the audience before I get you to speak to us?
Thank you very much. My name is Zizipho Nyanga, and I am in corporate, but my passion for entrepreneurship is really pulling me outside corporate, inside corporate. So I'm very happy with the role that I play helping entrepreneurs, but I'm also fascinated about technology. So I'm hopeful that South Africa, especially through the work of Founders Institute and other institutions, we could really crack and be successful with the entrepreneurship space.
Thank you very much, Zipo. We are excited to hear what you have to say to us tonight. So Zipo, please share with us your message for tonight.
So let me start by saying this. I thought to myself, what can I talk about? I understand that the entrepreneurs that we are celebrating today have gone through a program, and I think you touched on it, Jacobus, when you started, that entrepreneurship is not about theory. I have been an entrepreneur myself. I continue practicing, doing some stuff on the side, even though I am in corporate as a managing executive at Grindrod Bank. Entrepreneurship is important for our economy. So I didn't want to come here and talk about theory. I wanted to sort of be practical about my speech, and hopefully what I'm going to share here today is going to really strike a nerve, but also encourage entrepreneurs to say that the journey is real, the journey can be fulfilling, but the journey can be challenging at the same time. So my message for today is really that failure is part of success. And before I share some of the tips that I want to share with the entrepreneurs, I thought let me read an extract that I found very impactful and very real for us tonight. It goes as follows. The only part they told us about entrepreneurship was that we would be our own bosses. They never told us that we would fail many times before we succeed. They never told us that we would work 5 times more than our employees and not get anything sometimes. They never told us that this would cripple our credit score, that we will be in debt and we would owe a lot of people money. No one said anything about the sleepless nights trying to figure out a way forward. No one told us about the stress and anxiety. No one told us that this would cause conflict between us and our relatives or family members. No one told us that we would be jokes for society, especially when we start changing from one business to another. No one told us that sometimes we would go 6 months without any income, living on the edge and surviving through borrowing money from different people. No one told us that doors would be shut down due to failure to pay staff and they can't get to work. No one told us we would be hobos at some point. No one told us that our wives and girlfriends would leave us because they don't understand our journey. No one told us that we would have to be more than patient, that we would make so many mistakes and end up losing a lot of money, that at some point we would have to risk our lives in order to move forward. We had to figure all this by ourselves. Many gave up along the way. Some died on the journey. But some of us, after going through so much pain, we decided that we were going to succeed or die trying. Some of us, we are never giving up on this journey no matter what. We are doing it no matter what, very much aware of the circumstances. It's a win or nothing for us, and it's too late to back down now. We are entrepreneurs and we forge ahead. The author is unknown. Why am I sharing this? It would have been easy for me to research and come up with a speech and talk about nice things. This extract is really important because it wakes you up to the reality of entrepreneurship, right? It reminds you that the journey, while it is very much fulfilling, it's got its ups and downs. And programs like these that the Founder Institutes are running are very important because my understanding is that this is not a sugar-coating program. The mentors that are on this program are sharing practical examples of how they've succeeded and how they have also triumphed through the failures that they have come across. So mine is to really say, congratulations for going through the program and making it. Congratulations for going after your dreams and really pursuing what you are passionate about. But also, in addition to the passion, it's an idea, but the idea needs to generate income for it to be a business. So yes, passion is important, but along the way, if things are not going very well, you must be able to pivot and figure out what it is that you must change. So I hope that today is a celebration of having gone through the program, but it's also helping you prepare a plan of action as you embark on either taking your idea into a business or taking your business and scaling it up to a business that is making money. So I want to leave you with these tips that are linked to the extract that I have shared with you. Number one, lead yourself first and be disciplined. Yes, you are not your own, you are your own boss. There's no one looking over your shoulder to tell you that it's 8 o'clock, wake up, right? So if you can't lead yourself, then how are you gonna lead others? It will be easier if you're disciplined yourself to then lead the team that is going to help your business grow. Number two is fail forward. I am a firm believer in my career journey and in the entrepreneurial things that I have been involved in, that failure is part of success. If you're not failing, you're not trying. So fail forward and keep learning from those mistakes that you're making, from those failures. But I am going to share an unpopular, mostly unpopular view that says, people say, never give up. What I read from this extract, for me, my interpretation is that know when to give up. Yes, have a never die spirit, but know when this particular idea is not working out along the way. Know when to tweak things, know when to change things such that you move forward and you fail forward. It's of no use to continue doing something and seeing that it's not working, but because someone said to you, never give up, you are rigid in your approach and not changing a few things so that you can succeed. Number three, your credit score is very important, but having worked with entrepreneurs for the longest time, I know that entrepreneurs tend to not put importance on the financial reporting, on the finances. My advice would be that separate your personal finances from your business finances. Have a salary that is going to cover your monthly overheads. But if your business is not generating enough money, manage your costs down so that you are not caught off guard. That credit score is very important later on when you expand your business and you are scaling up and coming to funders like Green Road Bank or whoever else is offering finance, and the venture capitalist providers that were mentioned earlier. That credit score becomes important because it shows the investor coming into your business that you can actually manage your own finances, firstly the personal ones, but you can also manage the business finances at a certain scale. If they inject millions into your bank account, they will not have the fear that those millions will be squandered immediately. So your credit score then is important for financial institutions, but it's also important as a reflection of how you are managing finances. A second last point I want to share is that there is something that entrepreneurs often, as they start out, often suffer from, which is a key man syndrome. Just because you've started the business, you had the idea yourself, all of a sudden you are hogging it and you don't want to necessarily share the piece of the pie. The one thing that is important is to realize that we are not strong at everything. So build a team around yourself, even if it's not a full-time team and it's freelancing. If you're an accountant, you can never be a lawyer. So partnerships and dealing with family, if you've gotten money from family, the lawyers or the accountants that you get will help you draft shareholders agreements that are watertight, such that when you divorce with your partner, with your shareholder or fellow shareholder, you're not caught off guard and you don't have your ducks in a row. So investment in lawyers and accountants and all these other experts, depending on which sector you're in, are very important, because when something goes wrong, those contracts become very important. And then lastly, I want to say that save for rainy days. You said you had on the extract that I read that there can be along the journey a time where income is not coming through the business. We've seen during the time of COVID and other times, challenging times. So save for the rainy day, and corporates would often have dividend policies. In the SME space, it's important to have a policy for yourself where you're saying, I'm going to keep on putting money into my business instead of withdrawing all this cash as a dividend. How about I link my growth prospects to how much I'm generating now, so that in the future, when you want to grow your business or when there's an issue with cash coming into your business, you've got something to fall back on. So with those few points, ladies and gentlemen, I want to really say that entrepreneurship is a journey and it is full of ups and downs. Please don't take this as a dampening spirit situation. I want you to remember to celebrate the wins, whether they are small or big, but also prepare for the downs that may come along the way with these tips that I've shared today. Congratulations, and I wish you nothing but the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sizipho. So yes, as Sizipho said, they never told us. Our founders tonight have said yes to become entrepreneurs because they have something to share with the world, because they want to change the world, because they have something special to give the world. A company is just an organization of people that are working together on a problem that cannot be solved by a single person. An entrepreneur is a person that is willing to take the risk and create such a company. Thank you, Sizipho. We love the advice you've given, and I'm sure that our founders will take that not into consideration. They will make it part of their lives. Ladies and gentlemen, just a quick reminder of another pitch event. We have a Women in Tech pitch event that is on the 25th of July. Please get the information and all the details on the chat. So I am so glad, and I want to say welcome to all the mentors here tonight. It is so good to see you on the group tonight. And the mentors is an extremely important part of this program. The mentors make or break the program. The mentors' role is to guide the founders gently and sometimes not so gently in the right direction. The mentors are here, and I want to introduce you to the mentors that was involved in this specific cohort. All our mentors are already accomplished business people that is willing to give some of their time to new founders because they believe in the future of the founders and the future of this country. In this short video, we will see all the aspects that we do in Founders Institute. You will see everything that we do week by week by week, and the mentors and the founders will fondly or not so fondly remember the different aspects of this program. Ladies and gentlemen, please meet our mentors. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our directors here tonight, and I would like to introduce Keshni to say a few words. Keshni.
Good evening, everybody. So tonight, founders, family, friends, mentors, and the FI team, thank you and good evening. Thank you for joining us. Tonight, not even ESCOM could have stopped us with all the load shedding, which I am actually sitting with an inverter here. You know, they couldn't take away our light. They can't take away our power because we're here to celebrate a momentous occasion. And it's not just the 5 founders that are graduating, but it's also the mentors and the support team behind that and the efforts that we've put in to build businesses that matter. You know, it's no lie that one in 5 founders graduate from Founder Institute. And that's not unique to South Africa. That's globally. And that's because the program that we follow is quite rigorous. We look for those founders with potential. You know, they could come in with a great idea. That idea may never work out, and that's fine. But we know that in the long run, they will succeed. So tonight, I'd like to congratulate Chelsea, Adriaan, Ope, Samu, and Lethabile. Well done. You guys have made it so far. But just remember, you've just made it to the end of the very beginning of your journey as a startup. The last 4 months may have felt like you were never going to end, right? And you went through multiple curveballs at you guys, and you threw tantrums back at us. But nonetheless, you guys saw the light, and you kept pushing. You know, if I look at every one of you, you've put in every effort in getting your ideas just out of the starting gate. What you came in with is not what you're leaving with. And you should be absolutely proud of that because you are 10 times, if not 100 times better. You backed by some of the best mentors that we could find globally. So I'm sure now looking back, in the past 14 weeks, you are proud to see the foundation that you've laid and upon which you'll grow your business. You may have not received a degree, you know what, and sometimes even a piece of paper and a certificate doesn't really matter. But I think you'll agree with me when I say that what you've learned in the last 16 weeks, you will never learn in any degree. And I'm sure the mentors on this call are going to definitely be nodding their heads around this, because they've gone through the journey and they have shared those precious pearls of wisdom with you. This is a defining moment for each of us. I'd like us to take that time to just celebrate. For the last 14 weeks, which you've been with us, it's actually taken us longer to put all this together. So this journey with FI took a number of players and extraordinary coordination. Some of this may seem insignificant from the outside, but until you're in, you know exactly what we've been going through. We searched high and low for the best mentors to support you from beginning to where you are today and beyond. So founders, I know there's no reaction buttons active, but please switch on your cameras and you can stand silent. Give your mentors, your friends, your family, everybody supporting you through this process, cheering and been cheering you on throughout this time with FI. Give them a round of applause. Fideo Resi, Jonathan Greenwich, and the team up in Silicon Valley, we salute you for this methodology, where founders can kick off their businesses and their journeys with the tools and confidence to build meaningful businesses. To the mentors, the investors, our partners, our local leaders, and support staff who have worked alongside you on this journey, it's time to celebrate them. It's time to acknowledge their contribution to your journey. 4 months of hard work, grit, collaboration, mentorship, and delivery is what brought you here today. So please show these incredible people some love. Give them a round of applause. Congratulations. You are now alumni of Founder Institute, the world's largest pre-seed accelerator. The world is watching. So we're going to keep going and we're going to show them what you have got. So make sure that what you build out gives them something to talk about. We wait with bated breath as you go on to build traction and raise your first round of funding. Tongue in cheek, you know why we're saying that, but we are definitely looking forward to that. Times are tough, you know, and that's not going to change. If anything, it's going to get tougher, but at least we know you've got the tools to get you started. So whether you start 1 business, 10 businesses, you can come through 100 times if you like, and we'll still be here. So when the going gets tough, I want you to just take a moment and reflect on these last 4 months with us. And keep it as a reminder at the back of your mind, you know, with the optimism of joy and celebration, and know what you are capable of, right? Think of the epic sprints that you guys were given 48 hours to complete. You can do that, you can do anything. After today, you're going to get lots of more opportunities within FI, outside FI, to apply the skills and the knowledge gained. And it may be in a different space. Don't waste it. Do yourself the favor and do others a good deed. Share it and share it widely. On to our esteemed mentors. You know, I always tell you guys, I am so grateful, but I can never, ever find the words to actually explain just how grateful I am that you guys have come on board. You guys are successful, right? Our mentors are successful executives, each of you in your own right, entrepreneurs with battle scars to show and the wisdom to share. We've had mentors that died and came back to life to share their lessons learned. You know, your dedication is acknowledged, appreciated, and celebrated. Every single mentor took hours to prepare for every session they attended. And many more put in office hours with founders and replied to almost all of my 2 a.m. texts. I do apologize, but I know that's not going to stop. So I'm apologizing in advance for the coming cohort. Some mentors also made our founders cry, while others were catalysts to pivotal aha moments. I thank you again for the dedication and your altruistic nature. It's truly appreciated. Every session was taken as an opportunity for me and everybody else to learn. So once again, thank you. To our partners who have also doubled up as mentors, thank you. Your support and your contributions don't go unnoticed. Zizipo, thank you for accepting the nomination to be our keynote speaker this evening. The pearls of wisdom shared and your continued support for building the entrepreneurship ecosystem out is nothing less than commendable. The world needs more supporters like you. As it's the entrepreneurs tackling real world problems who are changing the world that we need going through these programs and building businesses that matter. Finally, to my team, thank you for your continued support. A special thanks goes to our success associates, Lily, Dipti, Chitesh, and Paulina, for pulling the founders through their darkest moments. To our mentors who have dedicated time to our founders to get them from beginning to the end, thank you again. To Jacobus and Pumzile, thank you for your support and in every effort in making this cohort a success. Jacobus, thank you for this evening and organizing everything around the graduation and making it a memorable event for our founders, mentors, and our partners. Last but not least, thank you for Boardroom in a Box, who is helping us behind the scenes this evening to coordinate the production of this event. Thank you all, and I bid you a lovely evening. I will catch you guys hopefully on the air meet. So may the light be with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Keshni. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have Pumzile here tonight. I'm hoping that her internet is good enough to be able to talk. Pumzile, do you have something that you want to share with us?
Thank you, Jacobus. I am actually just in the dark and possibly on like 5% of my power. I've been load shed since like 2 p.m. this afternoon. But as you know, I'm a woman of a very few words. I'd just like to congratulate the founders. You guys have been exceptional. It has absolutely been a pleasure dealing with all of you. And as you know, this has been a labor of love, from your side and our side as well. And I would actually like to just also just share a quote, which I believe that you guys are a true testimony of. It's a quote that's very close to my heart. I think I've known this quote since I was in primary school, and it goes, as far as you can see, you can dream, and as much as you can dream, you can be. I think that all of you guys are a true testimony of this quote. You guys can be whatever it is that you want to be. Just also considering like where we come from, like you didn't even have like pitch decks, but in the past 14 weeks, we shaped ideas. Like I said, it has been a labor of love. I'm sure there've been tears. You might have also felt discouraged seeing people fall off from a class of 25 initially to about 5. So you guys have done exceptionally well. So you actually fit into our description of like people that can build compelling businesses. As you know, with the Founder Institute's introduction, we help people to build compelling businesses, and you guys are just that. And it's not everybody that can do that. So well done, guys. And I don't think I can say as much as Keshni and Zizipo. I feel like I've been set up here. Jacobus, you guys have said a mouthful, and you have been so inspiring. Thank you so much for this opportunity to speak, Jacobus. Thank you, guys, and congratulations for making this far.
Thank you very much, Pumzile. Ladies and gentlemen, Founders Institute is a practical course. It is designed to create companies. It is designed to give founders practical tasks to do that they have to work on their business throughout the core program. One of the ways that we evaluate the companies and what they are doing on a weekly basis is to have them do a pitch to us every week. And as the program goes along, the pitch gets longer and longer and longer. Tonight, I'm going to share with you the final pitches of our founders for the program. Ladies and gentlemen, please have a look at what our founders have created.
there, my name is Chelsea and I'm the founder of Plan My Wedding. Plan My Wedding is Southern Africa's first online wedding planning platform and marketplace, allowing couples anywhere in the world to plan their wedding and honeymoon online in Southern Africa. We are here to disrupt and digitalize the wedding industry in Southern Africa. We identified 3 main problems: price, base location, and in the end, we all know it's not easy from planning a wedding from across the world. Let me take you into another life for a few short seconds. Imagine yourself as a newly engaged, career-orientated couple, living in the UK, let's say. You've always had a vision for your big day. After narrowing down your choices of venues, you decide on a destination wedding, and Southern Africa naturally comes up on the map, with an abundance of choice between beaches, winelands, safaris and mountains, let alone the best sunsets and weather destinations. How do you even go about starting to trust the suppliers in a place you've never been? Making sure it's everything you've ever wanted. Where to begin? Plan My Wedding is here for you. A 360-degree digitized wedding planning platform with a wedding coordinator holding your hand virtually throughout the planning process, immersing you in your planning process through virtual reality, viewing your venue, decor and suppliers like you're really there, ticking off your checklist, designing your wedding website and making sure you keep in line with your budget, making sure you're a part of every small detail of your wedding from your computer or phone. Our solution is an interactive web-based platform that solves these problems and adds more value to a couple's life on the go, providing a single platform that brings all the different components of planning a wedding together. There were close to 400,000 marriages in South Africa last year alone, serving a $1.8 billion industry. And the global wedding industry is estimated to be worth around $300 billion annually. To give you an indication to the potential growth in market share, a competitor of ours, leading in the US industry, has 80% of couples using their platform of a $55 billion industry and listed on the US stock exchange. With 7,000 suppliers on board, featured on Mnet Shark Tank and 9,000 subscribers, our main aim is to get all our subscribers activated and transacting with us. Our revenue streams are our e-commerce store, featuring products, hiring, travel packages, virtual wedding coordination packages, advertising, and taking 10% on every supplier or product purchased through our store. Our goal is to increase our users' basket value, so we will be taking 10% of the overall wedding spend as opposed to a portion of the wedding. Since launching, Plan My Wedding has had to learn quickly to navigate into disrupting a very conservative market. Luckily with COVID, this has helped everyone jump to the digital world and figure out how much easier it can make your life. In a $1.8 billion market, we have narrowed it down to focusing on targeting Southern Africa and its increasing diaspora. There is a need to adapt and globalize our industry. Our competitors are either not based in Southern Africa or don't offer localized online tools. Our advantages are being first to market, ease of use and convenience, and providing localized information and services. Our current customer acquisition has been our organic digital marketing, wedding expos, publications, and PR campaigns. To date, we have not spent a lot on paid advertising, but this is part of our expansion strategy. To date, we have done 172 weddings in the last 5 years, and our average revenue is about $4,000 per wedding. Considering all our business has been organic and word of mouth, this has proved that the concept is needed and it's a viable business model. We now need to scale up and ramp up our sales through a serious marketing strategy and ensure we become the household brand when it comes to all things weddings. Having personally been in the industry for 12 years and started my endeavors of this business at a very young age, it has taught me the lessons and how to navigate business as a whole. I have grown this business slowly, consecutively, and sustainably, investing all our profits into growing the digital business, with a small team to help me and the resources we need, as there is a huge opportunity here, which is why we need to scale up our team to build this world-class product and fill it with the right information and resources for our couples. We will need your investment to upgrade our platform to work in line with our growth, building our team to ensure we can scale up the different developments of the business and marketing. This will help us reach our goal of a bigger basket value of the overall wedding spend, dominate and disrupt the Southern African wedding industry. I'll now open the floor to any questions. Thank you.
Nature is crying for an alternative to bottled water. Hello, my name is Adriaan Swanepoel, founder of Puristar. I'm a mechanical engineer, entrepreneur, and inventor. One of my inventions transformed the wiper blade industry and are on about 80% of new cars. I also founded ICSI Water some years ago, which led to Puristar. Globally, every hour, 54 million plastic bottles go to waste. 5 million flow into the oceans, and it's getting worse. Then, the water refill industry cannot yet serve the mass market's need for convenience and quality. Water refill is a young industry. Hundreds of small, low-tech companies purify municipal water for refill in retail stores, on sidewalks, and so on. But refill is not widely available and still lacks the convenience of bottled water, and for a lack of quality standards is not well trusted. Even though refill costs just a fraction of bottled, it's still no real alternative to bottled water. Refill is our only hope to curb plastic water bottle waste. Puristar is moving water refill into the 21st century and scalably. Here in South Africa, we develop and license patentable technology for better drinking water production, a modern, inexpensive refill station, and upgrade kits for thousands of existing refill stations, and a Puristar drinking water quality grading system, which grades water quality, hygiene, taste, and convenience. Then, our remote controller, now in MVP stage, connects any purification system to our web platform to collect data and streamline operations. We're also developing an automated payment system for industry-wide use, which opens up several new market segments. An app and a website allow user interaction. With exponential growth, our sister company, ICSI Water, a licensee of Puristar, has sold 9 million liters to 14,000 customers through 37 retail stores. Our just released new refill station sold 5 units in the first month and has a waiting list of 18. Our upgrade kits are doing equally well, 23 sold and 30 in the pipeline. Then we have 5 licensees of our technology pack in the pipeline and 2 in early engagement. Let's now look ahead to where the investment opportunity lies. Our primary income derives from our licensee sales through their refill stations that are connected to our network. For every 10 medium-sized licensees, our 10% license fee and service fee combined yield revenue of $75,000 a month. Sales of refill station systems and upgrade kits generate a secondary income, which we will phase out to focus on licensing. To make it easier to grasp market size, let's consider a city of just 1 million people, where the total addressable market is $8 million a year, the serviceable available market $3.1 million, and the serviceable obtainable market $1.4 million a year. Over 4,000 such 1 million cities make up the global urban population. I'm readying our IP for licensing and building strong relationships with our first licensees. We launch our remote control and auto payment projects soon and run pilot projects in about a year. Our app will launch in 14 months and production of electronics will start in China in 20 months. Full-scale rollout is planned in 2 years. In the beginning, our ideal customer is a small, low-tech water company. We offer them high-tech to future-proof their business. We focus on strong tech leadership, community, and value. Break-even will occur soon after completing development of our remote controller and auto payment system. Cumulative profits over 36 months will be around $250,000. We are looking at raising $200,000 in seed funding for hardware and software development. Puristar's approach to refill is unique. We license our technologies provide network services to the entire industry, and create trust with a universal drinking water quality rating. None of our competitors are developing universal solutions for industry-wide adoption. I have a top-notch team of professionals, but I'm looking for a talented software engineer. I'm getting excellent support from my distinguished board of advisors. Thank you for watching.
Hello, my name is Ope Banwo. I'm an attorney and tech premium with 9 different software applications to my credit in the last 7 years. I am now the founder of GistHouse, the interactive audio app that rewards users for having great conversations. Our mission is to make audio conversations more rewarding for everyone. And here is our presentation for the amazing GistHouse audio app for your kind consideration.
Interest in audio conversation apps exploded 2 years ago as more people started going online looking to connect with others, following the physical isolation lifestyle imposed by COVID pandemic. The interactive audio experience, which eliminated the need to dress up for public conversations and allows participants to multitask while having group conversations with others across the world, was so awesome that millions of people started spending hours in daily conversations on audio apps on different topics, ranging from business to politics, religion, social activism, and everything else. However, most audio apps users soon got frustrated because, though people were spending hours daily on the audio apps, they could not easily monetize or leverage our content or time on those apps. They can't effortlessly sell content on the app, can't display adverts for their room sponsors, can't charge audience for value being shared on the apps, and get no referral income for inviting friends and communities to join the audio apps. So we have created GistHouse Audio app to enable users monetize and leverage their conversations in several ways with paid rooms, sponsored rooms, in-app adverts, referral income, and much more. Unlike most of our competitors who have very little or no monetization for users. Some use cases of GistHouse include public rooms for town hall style discussions on any topic, friends-only rooms for closed conversations with friends, paid meeting rooms for pay-to-join training rooms or expert consultations, and private rooms for private discussions, alumni club meetings, or family reunions. GistHouse is currently in beta with more than 60,000 downloads combined on our Android and iOS apps. GistHouse is focused on Africa as its breakout primary market because of Africa's huge underserved market of 1.4 billion people, its explosive mobile internet penetration in the last 5 years, and new market opportunity for global influencers looking to expand to new territories and get access to new customers, among others. With a total addressable market of over 550 million internet users in Africa, our projected obtainable market is 30 million users and over $3.6 billion revenue in next 5 years. Our business model is a combination of freemium subscriptions, in-app adverts as we reach critical mass, transaction fees, and premium subscriptions for access to industry-exclusive features like paid rooms, user analytics, and room sponsorships. Our go-to market strategy include pitch events, incentives, partnerships, and user referral programs, carefully tailored to match our key target market segments for most effective adoptions. We have an experienced team of developers and managers who have previously collaborated on several SaaS application projects in the last 7 years. With our membership projection of 5 million users by end of 2023, we expect to break even at end of year 2.
I'm Samkeliso Nkomo.
And I'm Lethabile Makhubela. And we have founded Athletes Creating Exposure in order to witness greatness.
ACE is a digital platform that brings together young male, female, rugby, football, and hockey players to scouts and connects these athletes to schools, universities, and professional teams. Yes, I have a story. I have a story that many athletes can relate to. I was once scouted at the age of 13 to one of the best boys' schools for rugby, offered trials to go to Spain for football, and missed opportunities to go to the United States. Many athletes go through this, whereas athletes either don't have the correct resources or infrastructure. We're giving scouts a platform to look for upcoming talent. The hidden gems are becoming lost in this world, and it's our opportunity to give them the platform to be found.
If Samkeliso over here never had ACE to his disposal a few years ago, he wouldn't be here right now. But instead, he'd be playing professional football in Europe. Our solution: athletes will be able to post video highlights as well as receive nutrition and training advice on our platform. And on the other hand, scouts will be able to view these highlights and are able to set trials for these athletes to attend. They'll be able to search for the athletes that they're interested in on our platform and contact them. We will collaborate with a company named ViewCamera in order to capture footage across all sports. This will provide athletes with the exposure that is needed to make it into the professional setup. It will also provide athletes who don't have accessibility to smartphones footage that will help them display their talent on a broader platform.
We believe that we can obtain 250,000 athletes within our first 18 months, as well as 85,000 scouts and coaches too.
Our primary revenue model will be subscription. Athletes will be able to sign up on a freemium that will have the option to pay a premium subscription of $5. Scouts will have a bronze and a gold package, and this is to accommodate for scouts coming from amateur backgrounds and professional backgrounds. Educational institutions as well as professional teams will pay a $620 yearly subscription, and will also generate revenue through partnerships and funding as well as branding and advertising. Our go-to-market strategy will be social media, as most of our target customers are between the ages of 13 and 23. We will attend festivals such as St. Stephen's Fest and St. John's Fest to acquire these new customers, and we will partner with educational institutions in order for them to distribute our products to all of their students.
We've been endorsed by the Professional Scouting Agency. They have over 75,000 scouts, partnered with Pegasus Publishing, their sports media marketing agency that focuses on high school sports, and we intend to showcase our talents on an international platform, Baller TV.
This is our competitor landscape, and as you can see, we provide a wide range of services that our competitors just do not.
Myself, Samkeliso Nkomo, the founder,
and myself, Lethabile Makhubela, the co-founder.
We have over 10 years experience in the sporting industry, as I am currently studying a BCom Finance.
And I'm currently studying a BA in Economics.
Our advisors range from different industries, finance, IT, and the sports industry, as they're all with us into accomplishing this goal.
We hope you're willing to join us in our journey to changing the sporting industry in South Africa forever. And we'd like to leave you with a short clip.
Of course, I think there could be more exposure for up-and-coming footballers. I think starting from a grassroots level, sort of under 12, 11, could improve. And I think that's the main thing that SA football has to focus on, is trying to start them from a young age.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, some quality work from our founders, and they are definitely flexing. Ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker, Ope. I have a love-hate relationship with Ope. He loves to hate me, but every interaction I've ever had with Ope has been professional. I would love to sit as a fly on his wall as he runs his businesses. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you tonight, Ope, which at great cost to himself joined us tonight. We weren't sure if he's going to be able to do it, but looks like he's here tonight. So Ope, please share with us what you want to share with the founders, and we are looking forward to your wisdom.
Oh, all righty. Thank you so much. I knew you're going to put me on the spot as usual. All right. I feel very honored to have been called out. My apologies in advance. I've had COVID for about 6 days now, so I wasn't even sure I was going to be able to attend, but thank God I'm good. Still some cold and chills, but we're here. So my name is Ope Banwo, and I'm just very honored to have been chosen to give the graduation speech on behalf of the graduating set of the 4th cohort of the Founders Institute, South Africa. When this journey started about 5 months ago, my understanding is that there were 295 founders who applied. 145 were admitted, and about 28 to 30 showed up to start the course. They told us initially that they will be weeding out people, but I don't think we believe them. But like a joke, today, about 16 weeks after we started, only 5 founders are left from 4 companies, are left standing at the finish line of a grueling marathon. All I can say is wow. And on behalf of myself and the other 4 co-founders, Chelsea, Adriaan, Lethabile, and Lemu, all I can say is that we are grateful. We are grateful to the amazing mentors and guides, too many to appreciate individually in a 5-minute speech. I mean, there's so many of them who gave their time, who freely committed their time, their office hours, their knowledge, experience, to help every one of us become much better founders than we were when we came in. Some of them went out of their way to give us 2 or 3 office hours a week for free. I just thought that was very amazing, and it's a testament to how committed the Founders Institute is in making all of us succeed. But I want to especially appreciate calling my mentor, Mr. Bade Aluko, one of the mentors and my very good friend of over 30 years, who thoughtfully invited me to apply for this program, just like I've thoughtfully invited about 3 other people to apply for this program. And he stayed on my case to make sure I give it all the attention it needed to get the most of it. So thank you, buddy. This is probably the best gift you could have given me at this point in time. And of course, I want to appreciate Fumzile. We really never talk much one-on-one, but we want to thank you for your frank yet very encouraging words at critical times in the program. Sometimes when some of us are getting depressed, she has a way of saying some stuff to refocus you and get you more encouraged. I really appreciate you. Deepti also for our extreme dedication as a guide and a follow through on those parts when we want to try to dodge or gloss over some assignments. It's always very quick to call us. So thank you for your dedication. Of course, our most sincere appreciation as a group goes to the dynamic duo of Yakubus and Krishna, the host of this cohort. What can I say? Both of you basically played the good cop, bad cop routine to a T and successfully dragged every one of us streaming and kicking to the finish line. It was just humbling watching you work and learning from both of you as you navigated us through the course and professionally managed the few inevitable frictions that were bound to happen along the way in a course like this. So on behalf of myself again and my graduating colleagues, please accept our eternal gratitude for running such a great program. To be frank, though I have been in business for more than 30 years myself, with some modest, successful exits in the last 20 years, and though I have also attended some great business training programs along the way, I can say without any exaggeration that this Founders Institute program is probably the best business development preparation program I've ever attended or even ever heard about, because itself covered every conceivable area of any startup that wants to succeed must think through and have a great plan for. It was indeed an amazing curriculum for a program that didn't cost much more than a good dinner for maybe 5 to 10 people. Many of us came to the program expecting to learn how to get access to funding for our businesses. But what we received was even more valuable at this point in our founders' journey. We got so much value in critical areas of business startups like customer development, sales planning, corporate structuring, which I think is invaluable at that particular module, and go-to-market planning. That at some point, it felt like learning how to pitch our business or our businesses to investors is almost a secondary benefit of this great program. So once again, I thank everyone who played a part in enriching our lives and in giving our businesses so much feedback and direction this last 17 years, and expecting nothing in return from us other than for us to be successful. The only way we can truly repay you is to go and build on the foundation you have given us to become successful founders that you can be proud of in the next few years. And to those who might be watching this as guests or friends who might be founders or intending founders, this is probably one program that will save you lots of agony, lots of money down the road if you take the time to attend it. So check out and find out about how you can be part of this institute. I say this not to please anybody, but the value I've seen here, I've told them in person, I will gladly pay $10,000 to $20,000 for it, and I will still think it's cheap. So to my victorious graduating colleagues, I say it has been an honor and a privilege to go through this with you all. They called us dreamers, but I say being 5 graduating out of over 200 and so that started, we can't be dreamers. We are now achievers. Now let's go and build something great individually and collectively to make Yakubus, Keshna, Fumzile, Dipti, and the rest of the mentors, guides, and advisors who gave us so much to be really proud of us. Thank you guys so much. It's been an honor.
Thank you very much, Ope. I really enjoyed your speech. I'm going to miss you guys. I am really proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, let us meet our founders that's graduating tonight. And you have already seen some of the work they've been doing, so let's meet the individuals. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Keshni, Pumzile, and the Success Associate for Chelsea, do you want to say anything to her before we go on to introducing our next founder? Keshni?
Sorry, there's a buzzing noise on my side. I do apologize if you guys get it through. But Chelsea, very well done. Congratulations. Again, what you walked in with is not what you're walking out with. So congratulations, and know that our doors are always open for you to come discuss anything you need. And there is something called the concierge service, guys. Make full use of it. Thanks.
Thank you, Keshni. Pumzile.
I just want to say to Chelsea, we are so proud of you. Very proud of you. And we are also just proud that you've, finished this part of your journey, but the sky is the limit for your business. Just remember, it's an emotional thing. So, if you can get that secret sauce going and convince people to use your services, yeah, you're only going to fly from here. It's an amazing business. So congrats. I think when I want to plan my wedding as well, I'll give you a shout, okay? Don't laugh, Jacobus.
Completely agree. Ladies and gentlemen, there's also a Success Associate that is assigned to Chelsea. I'm not sure who it is. Who is our success associate for Chelsea?
I am.
Deepti, can you share? What do you want to tell Chelsea?
Chelsea, very well done from graduating. I wish you well. Yeah, good luck. I'm very proud of you, and I'm proud of all you guys.
Thank you, Deepti. Yes, Chelsea, I'm very proud of you. I know that sometimes it was a struggle, but you came through it with flying colors, and I personally am very proud of you, and I'm really looking forward to what's coming for you in the next couple of years. Ladies and gentlemen, let us introduce you to our next founder.
Hello, my name is Adriaan Swanepoel. I'm a mechanical engineer and inventor and entrepreneur. I got involved in the drinking water refill business some 6 years ago and built a company, ICSI Water, here in South Africa. I became very passionate about drinking water quality and reducing plastic waste through refill. And that is how Pure Star was born. And we are now on a mission to provide an alternative to bottled water on a global scale.
Yeah, we can't hear anything. I think we've lost Jacobus.
Yes, I think we have. So congratulations, Adriaan. We're looking forward to having all these multiple refill stations all over the show. Yeah, there's not a station I've been to so far that hasn't made me think of you, because I've seen one of these just about in every one that I've been to. So very well done. I'm not sure if your dedicated mentor is online. I don't think he is, unfortunately. But I'm going to pass it to Pumzile to congratulate you as well.
Okay, so Adriaan, I just wanted to say congratulations. You know, one thing that I know about your business is that you know, you will succeed no matter what, just because of the quality of work that you put into it, the amount of detail that you go into or that you've gone into your assignments, and also just the presence of your family. Like, you know, if I read your, like when reading your documents, I know that your family is behind you, and, you know, that could just be your secret to success. You're very well supported, so be very grateful, and I'm hoping that, you know, you express gratitude towards your family. I am looking forward to the next chapter of your business. Keshni and I have been having conversations around, you know, myself, like just adding some value to the alumni. So I'm looking forward to the next chapter of your business, and actually any one of the founders at this point, like, you know, as you move on to the next chapter, Keshni and I and the team will obviously always be looking for opportunities for yourself to showcase your businesses. So very, 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 very well done. And I wish you all the success. And like I've said previously, you know, I see your business becoming like, you know, this family empire, because your family is just so involved. You know, they all dedicated and they are championing your success. So well done for getting this far.
So everybody, we have a bit of a technical issue thanks to Eskom again. Jacobus got kicked out due to load shedding, and he's just busy logging back in. I'm going to ask ACE and the founders of ACE to come online and introduce themselves live, because we can't get that video running, unfortunately. So if Lethabile and Samo, if you guys could unmute and put your videos on and come online, we'd appreciate that.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Lethabile Makhubela, and I'm the co-founder of ACE. This is the founder, Samkeliso Nkomo.
My name is Samkeliso Nkomo. Sorry, my device just died. So yeah, so I'm just on Malifi's device right now.
We have over 10 years football experience in the industry, and we have decided to create this platform to provide opportunity for young and upcoming talent, because we feel like they don't have that opportunity and they're really struggling to get exposed. So we have come with this solution, hoping to make a difference in the sporting industry in South Africa and change many young, talented lives.
Yeah, we also know that a lot of athletes don't have the platform. And we are aware that sports tech isn't as advanced in South Africa. We're providing equal opportunities across all customer archetypes, being athletes, scouts, teams, and professional clubs. We believe that this is the future for all athletes or all people in the industry. And yeah, we're just very appreciative of this platform, and we're ready to tackle the world and take on challenges.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. I gotta say, when you guys got recruited in and I got that call from your uncle, like trying to justify why you guys needed to be on this so-called course in this program, you know, to where you guys are now, I hope he's on the call, and I hope your family is cheering you on, because we are, as the local leaders, as well as the mentors. You've blown us away with your dedication. You know, being young individuals who are still studying your degrees and going through this at the same time, juggling all of that, going through all the turmoil of losing a founder, co-founder in the process. You know, you guys have come a long way. Keep going, keep pushing. It's so important that you apply what you've learned along this journey. I think we've got Sanjay as well on the call, who's your dedicated mentor. So I'm not too sure if Sanjay, just if you want to say something to them, just raise your hand and I'll bring you up onto stage. In the meanwhile, we'll wait for Mzile. Do you want to say anything?
I just wanted to say I am so proud of you guys. It just warms my heart to see how wonderfully you have shaped your idea into what it is currently. And I just wish, like, you know, a whole lot more young people would be just as serious and just as dedicated as you are. You know, you guys are definitely, you know, an inspiration. So I am so proud of you. And I would love to see your business succeed. So well done, guys. Hope you can inspire other young people.
Thanks, Mzile. Sanjay, you've been unmuted.
Hi, Kesni. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, I have to share the small story when Samu and his team spoke to me about joining FI. And I think I told them two things. Number one, you're not going to have a life for 6 months. And both of them looked at me. I said, there's a second thing. No family, friends, girlfriend, boyfriend, partying, having a good time or whatever it is. And I must say, these two young men have completely dedicated the better part of the last 5 months to really making this an absolute success. I mean, they're just touching the iceberg, and they've got many more months of successes to come. So guys, very well done. Your dedication at this young age, you've kept with your studies. 3 weeks ago, I chatted to them and I said, guys, exams are around the corner. Do what you need to do to complete the program, but exams are more important. And now that that's done, they've got another month of some other activities. But guys, extremely well done. I'm really so proud of you guys. Well done, guys. Thanks, Kesni.
Thanks, Sanjay. Jacobus, welcome back. Will you be able to bring up
Yes.
Ope's video?
I can do that.
And then I'd like Bade, if you can unmute in a bit, to hear from you.
Yes, congratulations, gentlemen. I am glad that that you made it, and I must say, I think from the first day I met you and the growth that I've seen in you is remarkable. Ladies and gentlemen, let me quickly introduce you to our next founder.
There's no audio, Jacobus.
Yes. Okay. You know what? Looks like we still have a technical problem on my side. So let us introduce Ope. You now have an opportunity to introduce yourself.
All right. Thank you so much. My name is Ope Banwo. I'm an attorney turned techpreneur, and I'm just fascinated by the tech industry, and I'm very determined that Africa will play a part as the tech industry continues to evolve, especially in the audio conversation space, which is a fairly recent industry. It's been a great privilege and honor to have met Ekeshni and my nemesis, Yakubus, and as well as everybody on this program. Thank you, guys.
That's a bit harsh, Ope. It's nemesis. But from my side, you know, when I look at like the African standard, I always tell people there's this Nigerian guy I know. And, you know, when we tell him something needs to change, I expect normally people to take a week, 2 weeks, maybe 3. You come back in maybe half a day. And so if I could do anything, I would bottle up your energy and I would put it, and I would try and sell it somehow, because your drive is, it's just mind blowing. And to just keep going. Like if I look at you, you are definitely mentor material that I'm inviting in to teach founders how it's done. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Bade?
Okay, thank you so much. I've been battling with load shedding, so please pardon me. Dr. Ope Banwo, my very, very good friend. It's a pleasure to have had the honor to introduce you to this program. When you and I first started talking about your startup and you invited me to come ahead to guide your journey, I knew that you are made for this kind of a program. I knew that you are challenged with so many things that you are doing in your life, but I also know that once you put your mind to do something, you always do it well. So I'm not surprised that not only did you finish, but you also you did the graduation speech, which itself is an honor to be honored among your colleagues. Like I've always told you, this is your retirement project. All right. I see it taking you to your promised land. Give it your efforts, add all your energy to it, and like you always do, don't hesitate to ask help wherever you need one. The team that you found on ground, which you had attested to yourself, are always available to assist you. Kudos to you, my brother, and thanks for making me proud and keeping the flag flying. All the best.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Bade. Pumzile.
I think Pumzile's battery died.
Pumzile's died. And then the success associate.
Yeah, of course. Can we call up Olivier Chess as well?
Okay. We can do that quickly. not seeing him. I'm not seeing him in the attendees. Oh, there he is. Olivier, if you have anything to say, please.
Hi, thank you, Jacobus. Thank you, Keshni. Thank you very much to everybody. It was as a mentor, it's a little bit on and off when you participate, during the lifetime of the cohort. I know it's very intense for all the attendees, and some cannot make it to the end, and that's part of the game. But so I had the pleasure actually of interacting quite a bit at the beginning with three of three of the members of the cohorts, and two of them made it, and especially I had quite a few interactions with Chelsea. I wish to congratulate her. I mean, I think she's gone a long way, but her project was already looking very good from the beginning, to be honest. So it was just some more refining work. As a mentor, sometimes you do feel a bit awkward because you realize that you're actually making people a little bit miserable. Sometimes you're giving them more work, and that they're already a little bit overwhelmed. So it's and you've got to stay positive and encouraging at the same time. But it's been a wonderful experience for me. I'm very happy to be part of the program, to intervene as a mentor, and I'm actually very impressed by the caliber of the people who graduate. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Oliver. Oliver, ladies and gentlemen, we are now finally want to say to all the founders, you all can finally call yourselves graduates of the Founder Institute program, and I want to welcome you to the graduate program, and I want to say we are expecting big things of you. We will keep an eye on you. Ladies and gentlemen, please join the directors and the founders on the EME platform. The link is in the description. And thank you very much for joining us tonight. Good luck. And don't drive safe. Have a lovely evening.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, Jacobus, Keshni, everybody. Thanks very much.
Congratulations, guys. We will be reaching out to you